I never planned to send this story to anyone. Not the police. Not my family. Not even my closest friends. But after what happened inside that hospital, I realized something important. Whatever was in there noticed me noticing it. So if this story ends up on your channel, maybe it means I'm already too late. My name is Daniel. I'm a private security contractor. 3 months ago, I was assigned to guard an abandoned hospital on the outskirts of a small Michigan town. They told me it was simple. No trespassers. No liability issues. Just sit tight. They didn't tell me the building was still occupied. The hospital shut down in 2009 after a fire destroyed the East Wing. Officially, there were no casualties. Unofficially, locals said otherwise. I heard rumors during my first shift. Patients who never got out. Doctors who refused to leave. Basement floors sealed off and forgotten. The building was huge. 6 floors, 2 basements, endless hallways. I was stationed alone from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. Just me, my flashlight, and a radio that barely worked inside. The first night was quiet. Too quiet. At exactly 12:47 a.m., I heard a sound echo down the west hallway. Footsteps. Slow. Measured. Heavy. I froze. Hospitals carry sound differently at night. Every noise stretches longer than it should. I called out, "Security! If anyone's here, identify yourself!" No response. The footsteps stopped. Then something scraped against the wall. Metal on tile. Like a gurney being dragged. I followed the sound to room 314. The door was open. Inside, the room looked untouched. A hospital bed, for a stand, medical curtains gently swaying. But the air felt thick. Heavy. Like breathing through wet cloth. Then I noticed the bed sheets. They were indented. Like someone was lying there. Slowly, deliberately, the mattress sank deeper. As if weight was being added. I backed out of the room. The door closed by itself. I called this in immediately. "Control, this is Daniel. I have possible movement on the 3rd floor." The radio answered back, but not with a voice. Just static. Then breathing. Not mine. Slow, shallow breathing. And then a whisper came through the speaker. "Don't leave!" I dropped the radio. When I picked it up, it was dead. At 2:15 a.m. I saw her. Standing at the end of the hallway. A nurse. Old uniform. Blood-stained apron. Face turned away. I called out again. She didn't turn. She just raised one hand. And pointed at a door marked, "Staff only." Then the lights flickered. When they came back on, she was gone. But the door was open. The staff-only door led to a stairwell. Downward. Basement access. I had been told explicitly never to go down there. But the smell was overwhelming. Rot, antiseptic, something sweet and wrong. Halfway down the stairs, I heard crying. A child. Soft. Broken. "Help me!" I should have turned back. Instead, I kept going. The basement lights were still on. One room glowed brighter than the rest. Inside was an operating theater. Old surgical tools lay arranged neatly. Too neatly. The operating table had restraints, and something was strapped to it. Not moving, not breathing, but its eyes opened when I stepped inside. The thing on the table looked human. Mostly. Its skin was pale gray. Veins black. Its mouth opened without sound. Then my radio crackled back to life. "I stayed, so you wouldn't be alone." The voice came from the table. Not the radio. The thing smiled. The doors slammed shut. Every monitor turned on, showing different hallways, different floors, all with figures standing still, watching, patients, staff, things I couldn't name. The thing on the table whispered, "You can leave, if you replace me." I ran. The main exit was gone. Hallways bent where they shouldn't. Doors led to rooms I'd already passed. The building wasn't letting me leave. Something chased me. Bare feet slapping tile behind me. Laughing.